What's up, everybody? Welcome. Not welcome back, so much as welcome to Assassin's Creed Siege of Paris. So, yes, we're back in the world of Valhalla. However, we are starting the new DLC, which, I know some people got the early drop on it yesterday. I, however, am not one of those people, so like most normal folks, I got it today. Let's see, it is my time, it is 5:45, so I'll be able to at least get in an hour and a half before I need to start getting ready for work. So we'll get a little taste of what this new story will have for us. This is a new DLC, another large DLC pack. I very much enjoyed Wrath of the Druids. I thought that was cool. So I'm hoping that this is at least of similar quality. And we'll see what they do with this. This is supposed to be based on, you know, again, real events. But of course, it's the Assassin's Creed version of these real events. But it's another thing where, you know, we're talking about it's being set in a historical reality, so to speak. And even if it's not 100% accurate, to at least tell the story within that framework, and to do so in a way that is satisfying and what's the other word I'm looking for? Satisfying and I'm lacking the right term, but basically just done in a way that you know, it's gonna feel like you could believe that this is really happening. Like, Wrath of the Druids, my only complaint was that there was some elements that were like, it's a little too far gone, like the constant acid trips that you're basically taking when you're, you know, inhaling that weird mushroom fog stuff, and it's turning people into supernatural-esque looking creatures. While I enjoyed doing those battles and stuff, it was at the same time like, you know, it was took us out of the realm of reality, you know. So I'm hoping that we stay more grounded in the Siege of Paris DLC. So here's another thing, and he's not watching now. So regular viewer, my buddy Albert, has requested many times for me to get back to playing Batman Arkham Knight, because there's a million DLCs that I have to play for that. Alright, I'll get into this in a moment. So I've been trying. Pardon me, I'm a bit congested, so I may have to pull my mic away to cough from time to time. But I was trying to play Batman, and I don't know what the hell is going on, but I would get the thing fired up, I'd get into the game, I'd get about 5-10 minutes into it, and then the game crashes. And it's happening over and over and over again. Fortunately, I never bothered to try to start up a live stream, because I hadn't played it in so long. Like, literally, it's been years since I played it. So I was just trying to get back into the game, tool around a little bit first to try to get my bearings on the gameplay and, you know, all the mechanics and the controls and all that stuff. And I would I'd hardly get anywhere, and I'd like get into a fight, and then the game would just crash. Or, you know, I'd walk over and I'd start trying to solve a Riddler puzzle, and the game would crash. or I'm just flying around and I'm not even engaging with anyone and the game would crash. So I don't know what the hell is going on with that, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But in the meantime, here's a game that hopefully is not going to be crashing all the time. So my apologies to Albert, and I'll probably be having to repeat myself at some point whenever he pops on. But yeah, apologies for Albert and anyone else who was hoping that I was going to get back into it. But right now, it doesn't seem like that's going to be too possible. So I don't know, maybe whenever, I'm actually able to get my hands on a PS5, whenever that availability comes up and I can actually get one, maybe whatever the problem is that's making it crash will go away. I'm having the same issue with NHL 21. Every time I go into the create a team mode, it crashes. Immediately dumps out of the entire game. So, I don't know, weird stuff. But anyway, let's get into this. Stop complaining about other games. So, the Siege of Paris. To the south, the Kingdom of Francia has unified under a single king for the first time in 100 years. Charles the Fat, the great-grandson of Charlemagne, now wages a slow war against the Norse and Francia. England could be next. Ravensthorpe must make new allies in Francia to avoid the threat of war. A visitor will arrive in Ravensthorpe to launch the adventure. So, here's the thing. So we have met Rollo, and he's actually part of our crew, and, lives within Ravensthorpe. But Rollo, historically, becomes one of the, he wasn't a king or a prince, but he was a high-ranking, basically royalty, so to speak, but he was a high-ranking person in Paris. Like, he was pretty much in charge of Paris itself. So I'm wondering if he's going to break away or if it's going to be someone else named Rollo. But, I mean, the way that this game was set up, this Rollo in the game is the one who... He's the one who would play that role. So, all right, so a letter from Randvi. Eivor, 2 visitors have arrived at Ravensthorpe from Francia. One is a young Norse warrior from Jarl Sindrik's clan near Paris, and the others seem to be Frank. They have already built us a new guest house as a gift from Sindrik's brother Siegfried. I am no seer, but it is obvious they want something from us. The warrior, a girl named Toka, has been asking after you. Speak with them and find out what they really want. Randvi.
They built a feast and built their own guest house. These are very generous guests.
Okay. Another thing? Well, never mind. I guess I just took a step, and here we go. I was just going to comment that I've also got a whole bunch of settlement decorations and whatnot from the last DLC that I want to spread throughout my settlement, throughout Ravensthorpe. Like a whole bunch of stuff that was more interesting than the vanilla stuff. I still had a few things to do back in Ireland, but nothing, no story-based stuff. I was just kind of finishing off exploration for the most part. Look at our town.
Eivor!
Cool.
You have arrived just in time.
Is it Sigerblot already?
The days are long and the nights are warm and lit with fires.
And it marks the beginning of raiding season.
We still need to finish gathering offerings for the gods so we can earn their favor. With their blessing, we will have calm waters, good winds, and much bounty.
Gunnar must be busy forging weapons and armor.
Yes, he asked to bring in an extra set of hands. Svinda has already set up her forge by the training ground. But weapons are not the only tools of war, Eivor. You must train your mind as you train your body.
Eager to see what this mind training would look like.
I would show you around, but I need to get my offering ready for the bonfire. Check around the settlement to see what's needed. Perhaps you can make yourself useful.
Am I not already useful?
Oh, be sure to say hello to Norvit. But first, take this torch and mark the beginning of the festival.
Is this festival part of the Siege of Paris DLC, or is there another seasonal festival that I wasn't aware of? Apparently there's also a festival I didn't realize was happening. Huh. Well, shit. Alright, let me just let these quests pop up here. Alright, let me, oh, here's another thing, by the way. So some new skills popped up, and it was for investing mastery points into your skills. Now, I had 3 mastery points, so I tried to invest them in these, and nothing doing. So I don't know what the deal was with that, so I'm guessing that I'll just get regular skill points now, and I can throw them into these new things to unlock. Because otherwise I don't understand what the whole point of the mastery, like, you know, how it was telling me, oh, invest in this and that. It's like, well, none of that's working. Alright, strangers bearing gifts, mastery challenge. Okay, that one's something different that I wasn't, I was already working on earlier. Alright, visitors have arrived in Ravensthorpe, bring suspiciously generous gifts. Meet with the visitors from Francia. Okay, and the Siegerblatt Festival, which I'm sure I just mispronounced a second ago. There's much to do. Participate in the war effort. Alright, we got 6 days to do this stuff. Alwyn brought his Orlog set to challenge Eivor. Oh, Alwyn. Alright, so this stuff we'll do separately. I don't want to dive into this when I'm trying to actually do the although I guess I could. Ah, boy. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna meet with visitors. Who's this? Who are you?
Vera, you've outdone yourself with this bonfire.
It is my design, but many hens help to gather the wood.
The gods will favor us when they see the smoke and all the offerings we've collected for them.
Speaking of offerings, everyone has gathered their sacrifices and left them for collection at the shrines near the waterfall.
Are you about to ask me to act as a collector?
Eivor, you're our leader. Everyone looks to you to set the example both in war and in celebration. Also, you are very strong and have a knack for carrying things.
So, my true value is as a pack horse.
Would a pack horse be entrusted with choosing which god receives our offerings? Go and see what people have left at the shrines. Choose only the offering that you think is best and return here. I have news from Francia. The plunder there is of such finery that Norse have ravaged the land up to the very gates of Paris.
I have heard of this city. I should like to see it someday.
Alright. Okay, there's a dice game. What have we here? Hey, it's Baldur, beloved of all, god of beauty, champion of light. Baldur is perfection made flesh, and none may resist his natural charms. His goodness is so great, he would sacrifice all to bring about a better world. Okay. Thor, defender of Midgard, god of storms, bane of giants. None can match the sheer force of Thor's power and passion. Loud as thunder and more deadly than a lightning strike, monsters tremble at his approach. And I take it the other one will be Freya.
Can I interest you in a game of Orlog?
No, you cannot. Yep, Freya, queen of Asgard, goddess of fertility, mother of magic. Freya blesses the brave with plentiful crops and healthy offspring. She favors those who practice magic and punishes those who pervert it.
I have not had to win all day. I must turn this around.
Oh, stop it. You're a hustler. I know how this works. So this is cool. I love the Howling Wolf. Like, that's freaking badass. What is this? 4-letter 2. The Frankish army is stretched too thin. They can't cover the northern coast. Strike now before they organize and set sights across the water. Okay.
You look like you know a thing or two about dice.
Yeah, I'm very good at dice, but let's not talk about that stuff. Okay, I did like that one.
Evil.
Hello. That's my girlfriend. Alright, so let's see. What else have I gotten? Just trying to think of like what would look cool. I mean, this seems like it would be something that would make sense at a hunter's lodge. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty badass. All right, you know, I can redecorate and whatnot on my own time. Let's get into the actual meat and potatoes.
You are going to Francia?
Their king is named the Fat. Not Skull Crusher, not Bloodstorm, the Fat. It must be a land of riches.
Yeah. You again.
I am surrounded by fools and brigands.
The long days have made you restless, Ake. You've become quick to solve problems with your fists.
What are you implying? Are you saying that I can't hold my own in a battle of wits?
No, that's not at all.
I'll have you know, Alvis isn't the only fighting master here.
Oh boy.
We'll have a contest, and I'll show you who has the winningest wit. Let's make it even more interesting and place a wager.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You will regret this.
How many tokens are you willing to part with?
Do I not have any money?
I do not wish to take too much from you, Arcane.
Are you scared of a fight now, O wolf-kissed the brave? It's high time someone stood up and made you behave. I'm the roughest, the toughest, the biggest, the best. If you think my ale's good, put my fists to the test.
I traverse land and oceans, I fight and I bleed. You just sit on your arse, turning honey to meat.
I suppose that was rather good. So because I don't grandstand or boast just like you think being an apprentice is all I can do?
I think all you can do is make ale and lose fights. You should play to your strengths.
Oh, that sucked.
Try to keep up. I expected a contest. You don't know who I am. Don't go doubting my skills. This is more than just wits. It's a battle of wills.
If you think you can best me, you're drunk or insane. I'm the cure for what ails you got rotting your brain.
Oh, you cut me to the quick. Now you're trying my patience, so I'll end it here. You're as thick and as weak as a bad English beer.
You've got talent at flighting. In time you'll be skilled. But for now, tame your tongue, for it might get you killed.
I have no choice but to admire that.
Now stop going around picking fights in my town. You may brew a good drink, friend, but I'll put you down.
Okay. That happened. So they built a new building. And that's what I was reading, is that they're going to continue to add to the settlement and keep it growing larger, which is awesome.
Did you see that one who came with the new arrivals?
Are they
She
raiders?
looks young to me.
Strange
That is a good thought.
Okay, what's up, random people? Is this going to be our new love interest?
Is that everything? This feast has to be great.
Yes, it is our last chance.
Wolf-kissed.
Welcome to Ravensthorpe. I am Eivor, though you seem to know me already.
You are well known to us. I am Toka Sinriksdottir, and the Frankish boar with me is my advisor, Pierre. We are here on behalf of Sigfred of Francia, renowned warrior and leader of the Northmen there.
You look to be at home here already.
How could we not be? What you have done in this place is amazing. The guest house is a fitting addition. We have also brought new tastes for your long table from Francia. If it is drink you prefer, we have mulled wine.
Very generous. Some might say overly generous.
Consider it a token of goodwill from the hand of my uncle Sigfred. You know, clan to clan.
There'll be blood if any hear that I refuse to feast, so consider it accepted.
Yes, you honor us. Ravensthorpe reminds me of how Francia used to be. Given the chance, I would visit often.
You would be welcome. Yet you do not share your gifts for nothing. I await the boon you surely will ask of me.
Tales of your judgment proved true. You can teach me some of that wisdom over ale this day. Shall we begin?
Okay, let's do it.
Let us see if these Frankish treats hold up to scrutiny.
Let us eat!
Oh, the Whisperers are back. What did he
How
do?
one can prefer ale to wine? Mon Dieu, it astounds me still. You Norse may have us Franks on the battlefield, but when it comes to drink, we stand unbeaten.
Here we go.
This wine is great, I admit.
So, Northerners do have a sense of taste.
I want to show you something. In our travels throughout England, I have taken swords in raids and battles. This I took in a holmgang against 2 oafish brothers in East Anglia. 'Tis but a one twig, but is still my favorite.
So, you have traveled to all corners of this land before arriving at Ravensthorpe. To what end?
I mean to entice you and others like you to join in the glorious raids along the River Seine.
Who have you talked with thus far?
Many. Jarl Hemminger, Guthrum, even Halfdan. Paris itself is set to be sieged. And after that, we will have amassed more riches than anyone in England has dared imagine.
Let me guess how many Jarls will join you in your Frankish raids and sieges. None.
They just fail to see the scale of the bounty we stand to plunder.
What do you really want, Toka?
Every word I have said is true. But there is something else. A new power is rising in Francia.
What kind of power?
The Frankish kingdoms have been united under one king, Charles the Fat. And with this combined strength, Charles has begun a slow march against the Norse villages there. He killed my father and wiped out my village.
I am sorry for your father and your village. We have our own troubles here in this land.
With Charles the Fat in power, those troubles will worsen. After his campaign in Francia, he will come for England. Charles will come for you and your clan. His armies multiply by the day. Real soldiers and cavalry, not like the Saxon farmhands and gillers in these parts.
If the Raven clan were to help you, what is it you would ask of us?
Our chieftain, Siegfried, prepares to siege Paris and make the Franks rethink their actions against we Norse. And our longships will grow heavy with treasure in the doing.
My scouts attest to the claims of Toka and her people. But before now, I saw no reason to involve our clan.
You see reason now.
If the mad King Charles does have ambitions for England, we should act. The Siegfried she mentioned, he rallies the Norse there. Joining him could be our chance to push back against this new king.
Or I could meet this Charles myself. And if you will not deal with me, I kill him.
This problem is bigger than one king. If we kill one, another will rise. Were he murdered by a Norse from England, it could bring the Franks to our shores even sooner.
Then I'll be mindful of who I kill and who I ally with in Francia. Could be a stable king is the way to keep Ravensthorpe safe.
Let me see the sword. I wish to examine the ironwork.
No, I stole this, and it is mine.
Fine. If you will not show it to me, I will have to take it. Ready yourself, Pierre. I challenge you to a holmgang.
Enough. Toka, you came here looking for help with this new Frankish threat. The Raven clan will answer your call.
You will? You will! I promise you will not regret this.
Yeah,
when you have
yeah.
prepared, and we will make for Francia at once.
That's what they all say. You won't regret this. You're welcome, Pierre. But they all say that. You know what would be cool is if we could build a new settlement in Francia. Not just have a town open to us like Dublin. Not that I'm complaining, like Dublin was cool, but it would be even cooler
kept to ale.
if we can.
Toka said to find Pierre when I'm ready to travel to Francia.
Okay. But it'd be even cooler if we can build another settlement in Francia. Give us reason to go on a bunch of raids, and we're drunk.
Wolfkist, I hope your head does not ache like mine. What a night. But we should leave for Francia soon.
Okay. Well, first, while I wait for my head to clear, what cool things should I put up here? Wooden tomb. Yep. I like that. Cool. Okay. Talk to Pierre.
No.
Yeah. Come on, go in the door. Hello.
Pierre.
Ready to leave for Francia when you are.
I am
Let's
ready.
do it. And I'm guessing this will be a long loading screen. So yeah, so all the festival stuff, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do that on a live stream. It's only available for 6 days, so I might, on my own time, I might just do it when I've got some free time, but otherwise I'm not gonna sweat it. Like, I'm not gonna sweat getting it on a stream. Hi. And for those who didn't see the last couple episodes, I am now wearing Celtic armor. Yo, there's Albert. What's up, Albert? It's been a minute. So, I'll repeat what I was saying earlier. Wait, hold on. Maybe I won't repeat it yet because we're probably about to hit a story beat. And of course, I'm pronouncing it Francia, and they're already in this game calling it Francia. Albert, I was expecting you. I was actually talking about
Francia, the land of Charlemagne, and the bitter price of Ragnar, who sacked Paris for a fortune.
I'll talk after this.
Sorrow. Now a new king rises, uniting Franks against Norse in open battle, and casting angry eyes toward England. I must stop this mad king from sending war across the sea. Already his armies assemble, and crows gather again over Paris.
Am I going to have to...
Welcome to Francia!
What? No sniveling emissary from King Charles to greet us?
Believe me, Wolfkist, you will feel the warmth of his welcome soon enough.
Am I going to have to redo my raiding party and all that again? That's kind of aggravating. So yeah, Albert. I mentioned this at the very beginning of the stream, so here's something that's going to disappoint you. Guess what game I was trying to get going and dive back into starting last week? Yep, I was trying to get Batman going. And unfortunately, I don't know what the hell the problem is, but I'm getting like 5 to 10 minutes into it at the most, and the game keeps crashing. And I can't figure out what's making it crash, because it's like I would literally just be running around doing nothing and it would crash. I might get in a fight with some random thug and it'll crash. Start doing a Riddler's puzzle and it'll crash. And it's like always like within like 5 to 10 minutes, the game just completely craps out on me. So I have no idea what the problem is. I'm guessing... hold on a second. I'm guessing that it's because I do have an older PS4 and there's some kind of hiccup. So I'm kind of hoping, even more so now, that I can get my hands on a PS5 in the near future, and hopefully that will solve the issues. Because also my NHL 21 game, I'm having problems with every time I go into one mode on that the game crashes immediately. And there's a few other games that I've had similar issues with, so I don't know what the problem is. And it's not like it's it's an EA game, so this is happening. It's this game, so it's just different random stuff. It just starts crashing. Now my fear is that if it's downloaded games and not hard disk games, that I'm going to have other issues with other games that I've downloaded, like this one right here. So I'm really hoping that it's only game specific and it's not going to turn into my PlayStation just having more and more issues as it would go on. But again, I haven't played Batman in a long time, as Albert, you know very well. So this is brand new for me to be dealing with, so I don't know. I'm gonna still try to figure it out. I'm guessing that this DLC here, I'm probably gonna get finished in under a dozen episodes, since the last one only took like 9. And then I'm gonna still try to get Batman working, but that pissed me off because I was like, all right, well, I knew that this was releasing and I had a good gap in time before it was going to come out, and I was like, cool, I can actually tool around on Batman. And then nope.
We all had a part in it.
We're all upset that the Mad King did this, but we've seen this kind of shit.
This is what he would bring to Ravensthorpe.
It is. We are almost there, but we cannot take the longship around Paris as the Franks bridges block the way.
Are we going to have to blow up the bridges? Pardon me. And again, I apologize if I'm clearing my throat.
Our village is inland. We will take the horses
loud
from here. The others will follow on foot.
Is there danger of an ambush?
Not this close to the water, and not at night. Siegfried has done his work too well.
I will finish unloading the ship. You two go ahead.
Many thanks, Pierre.
And Eivor, there is something we should talk about when I arrive at Melun. Until then, ride safe.
Mount up. The ride is not long. How will I face Siegfried? He entrusted me to gather axes. He wants me to lead one day, but I failed even this.
The failure was not all yours, Toka. Jarls are ever busy with their own concerns.
Ah, just give me strong ale and a good fight. What else matters? Frankish scouts. They have been watching us closely of late. What do you think it means, Eivor?
That Siegfried has not finished his work yet.
Siegfried will not be finished until there are no more Franks left to fight. Scouts have been gnawing at our heels ever since Charles forced us from the north.
He pushes hard against your people. You might have to lead sooner than you expect, Toga.
I may not be the best one to do it. I see the longhouse. We are almost there.
Okay, what's up, random dudes? I was saying it's fine. Don't worry. Don't really care if you play Batman or not, but it sucks that it doesn't work. Yeah, it just figures, you know, because it's like, all right, cool. I'll have a chance to, you know, plug this in, start playing it, and nope. You know, because don't forget, I did spend money on all these DLCs for Batman, so it's like awesome. If the game doesn't work, I just wasted money for nothing. So like in that realm, it honestly pisses me off. It doesn't just annoy me, like that part of it really pisses me off. Because I don't like blowing money on nothing, you know? You know, there's a lot of open territory that would be really cool to build stuff.
It is strange to be back after so long. I thought to return with an army.
But now we're in a town, so settlement building aspect isn't going to happen here. Unfortunately. I've avoided almost everything I can about
Welcome to Milan.
About the DLC, so I don't know what to expect. Like, I don't know what new gameplay mechanics and stuff like that are going to be involved in this, so...
Toka, you have returned. All went well, I hope. Are the others you brought coming behind you?
I need to find Siegfried.
Of course. Well, you will find him where he always is.
Drinking?
He will be at the burial grounds, staring into the mist.
Oh.
It is where he begins most days. This way.
Pleasant. Hold on. I see a dog. We must pet that dog. Hello, French dog. That's a good French doggo. You got a new job. What's your job, dude?
Our burial grounds. Sinrik, my father, lies there, with the others. We should go.
You become a runner on a documentary production. If you know what a runner is. I would make an assumption, but at the same time, like...
There is something calming about this place.
It is a beautiful land.
With a language barrier?
If it was not filled with Franks.
Like what you refer to as a runner, I might have a different word for. It's even better than the last one you talked about. Like 100 times better. That's awesome. So what does a runner actually entail? Because like I said, to me, like saying you're a runner, that would seem to me like you're expected to do a lot of like the back and forth of like, you know, doing whatever random errands need to be done. But I'm guessing that's not the right term. Oh, any no hidden stuff right around here? Okay. What's up, dude? That elk does not give a single fuck.
Siegfried.
You came, wolf-kissed. Good.
Aww. I'm guessing his kid
Knew it
died.
was me.
Pierre sent word ahead. Your axe will be a boon to us.
I heard your axe has been busy as well.
Yes, I've slain many on the open field with honor, as Odin intended.
It is our way.
But it is not their way. The Franks dragged our Jarl Sinric from his bed and gutted him like a coward. They did not even bury him, just left his body for the animals to take. I raised this mound for him.
You want me to join your side against these Franks?
There is no side. There is only blood debt, and vengeance, and Helheim for those I split with my axe.
You're an angry, angry man. Edward says, yeah, exactly. It's like an assistant. So I just do what I'm told. I've been very busy. I've been busy with lots of different stuff, looking for locations and locking up props and stuff. Okay, that's cool. And also, I imagine one of the other benefits to that is that, you know, when they're having you do a bunch of different stuff, that you get to learn a lot more. You know, you get to learn a lot more aspects about, you know, about filmmaking and being on the location. And yeah, that's cool, man. Congratulations. Yeah, my buddy Blake, he does a lot of filmmaking and whatnot. They've had him all over the world at this point. He spent a lot of time in Brazil, and he's been to Africa. He's been in Europe. So he loves what he's doing. So it's definitely you know, especially for someone with an artistic flair, it's definitely a really cool life to get into, because, you know, it offers you the chance to travel and see new places, meet new people all the time. It's very, very cool. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Tell me about the Franks.
How dangerous are these Franks? What do they want?
Do you not understand? They want us as Sinric, dead and dishonored, but I will teach them what honor means. Now we will feast, and I will tell you of my plans for Paris. This is Vidar, a more noble beast I have never known.
The god of vengeance. It is a good name.
Many Franks have met their end beneath his iron hoofs. He hates them almost as much as I do.
All right, Siegfried, you need to relax.
Sinric won it from me in the Holmgang when we were children. It is Eiktherni, who watches over Odin's hall. He was holding it when I found him. It was the only way I knew him after the animals had gotten to his body.
Oh shit, so it wasn't a kid that died. Albert says, and I've only received compliments for my work so far, saying I'm a huge help, so it's great. And it's only for a month so far, but there's a big chance I'll get another at the same place, maybe. It's the best way into the movie industry. That's awesome, man. You know, it's like they say, hard work will pay off. You know, you pay attention, you do your absolute best to, you know, do a good job in whatever you're asked to do, and people are going to ask for you specifically to be involved in projects. That was a little weird glitchy shield action there. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Like, look how Siegfried's walking like he's got a load in his drawers. Just crap my pants, Ivor, now I'm gonna walk funny.
Ours will be the greatest raid since Ragnar sacked Paris and brought longships full of silver back to King Horik. We will fill our war chest with silver and our mugs with mead. Blood and glory! Skull!
This is not just about silver, Toka.
He hates being disturbed while he eats.
You know, Ragnar returned with more than just silver.
More than silver? What was it? Swords, precious jewels, wine!
Stories of a dead saint defending Paris. Horik was so awed he freed the Christians and executed his raiders.
Really? That does not sound glorious.
That's some wild armor.
Behold, I will deliver thine enemy into thine hand, that thou mayest do to him as it shall seem good to thee. Kill the heathens! Bring me Sigfred's head, and that one as well.
Me?
Leave the stripling alive to tell of it.
What did I do? I just got here.
The what?
Bishop Engelwin. This is a good night.
Well, I guess we'll just start our time in France by killing everybody.
Oh, shit.
I'm cool with that.
God damn you!
Die!
Voices give them an advantage, but it'll not be enough.
I would like my arrows back, thank you. Best part is I would have done it for free, but I'm paid like $3,000 for the months before taxes. Dude, that's awesome.
Where did Engelwin go?
Siegfried, wait!
I said wait.
What did he say to you?
He said...
Toka, see to the wounded, and find the watch. They should have warned us of the attack.
They're probably dead.
I told you he doesn't like to be interrupted while eating.
We needed that soldier alive to question. Wild heart, level head.
Oh, I like that.
Where is Siegfried going?
My guess is to find that bishop, Engelwin. He hates him above all others. It was he who killed Cynric.
Yes, his sword brother and your father. I am sorry, Toka.
Nothing has changed. If anything, the attacks grow more frequent, as you see.
Randvi was right. I have to stop this before it reaches Ravensthorpe.
Unless you can convince their king to surrender, you may have to kill every soldier in Francia.
Okay. We can do that.
Then I will meet with Charles and see if he can be negotiated with.
Their king? That pork-bellied coward will split your skull when you turn your back. Better to kill him than to trust him.
The problem is bigger than one king, Toka. I must talk to him. It is what my clan expects.
You may be right. But I am not the one you will have to convince in the end. If you kill Engelwin, Siegfried might be persuaded to help you find Charles.
You begin to think like a Jarl, Toka.
Twice our scouts followed Engelwin to the slums south of Paris. When you are ready, that is where Siegfried will be.
I'll meet Siegfried there, and return when Engelwin is dead. Then we will find Charles.
You know, it's funny how she's like, oh, you know,
Eivor, over here.
you know, like, I'm not the one you gotta convince and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, so in other words, we're gonna have to convince Siegfried. But it's like, hey, you all asked me to come here and help, so... You know, Ursa Major, what is that? I don't know what the hell that was. Albert says, remember, everything is more expensive, you know, relatively in Denmark. So 3,000 in the USA would be more valuable than in Denmark. Right, but I mean, 3 grand for what you're doing is still, you know, still good pay, especially when you're talking about an entry-level position. You know, something that you're just getting your foot in the door. You know, it's pretty great. Alright, rations are full. What is this over here? Blacksmith. Okay, I don't need to have any blacksmith work done. What are you all about?
Pierre, what is this about?
Oh, it's Pierre.
We have a shared interest. You in resisting Francia's Norse-loathing loyalists, me in getting paid.
Those do not seem connected.
I am working with a rogue band of men and women across Francia who tire of the chaos Charles's rule brought. Their numbers are small. Few are foolish enough to resist well-equipped loyalist forces.
You do not believe in their cause?
I do not, but they do. This is where you come in. Help them, and you will have ample reward for your effort.
It is strange that you support them, while believing their cause ill-fated.
What kind of monster would I be if I were to dash the hope they hold in their hearts? Anyway, there is profit to be made, and only a fool ignores that. How can I help?
Oh, okay, so I talk to him if I want to go back to England. Alright. Alright, Albert. Hey, it's good to see you popping in, man. Congratulations again on the new job. That's awesome. Pick a rebel mission?
What do you have?
Rebel missions. Only one rebel mission can be active at a time. As Eivor travels throughout Francia, more rebels will seek assistance. Open your map to see locations of other rebel agents. Eivor is accompanied on rebel missions by rebel allies, with either a ranged or melee-focused squad to choose from. These rebels will wait for Eivor at the mission location and help when needed. Once a rebel mission's objectives have been completed, Eivor must return to Pierre or one of his agents to hand the mission in. Huh. Interesting. Strike the head. A group of loyalist advisors are making their way from Stempus to Provinus. We think to attend a meeting to discuss future strategy. This is an opportunity for us to strike against those guiding the loyalist campaign. Make sure they miss their meeting. Alright, so I get plus 50 for every surviving ally or whatever these tokens are, or coins. Okay, so this one is selected.
So it begins. Good luck, Eivor.
Alright, rebels are at many locations throughout Francia. Open your map to see other locations. Neat. Someone got themselves killed here. Alright, so we'll focus on that. that should be our first stop. Oh, someone's riding a wolf. Huh, concept art. Cool. Alright, so, Rebel allies alive. 2. Fail condition. The convoy reaches its destination. Alright, so I gotta kill off this entire convoy. Alrighty, I get it. So actually, I guess I should, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, look at you. You're dead. How are you dead in town? What did you do to get yourself killed?
If Siegfried has his way, there will not be a single Frank left in these hills by the
He hates them, that is certain. Did you see him crush that soldier's neck?
I saw it. He did it right in front of me. Alright, so... now supposedly... is this where our allies are gonna be? Or is this where the destination is for the... caravan? That's the part I don't understand. Alright, that guy's an enemy. Alright, I'm starting to think that that's a squad. And this is their location. Like the location they're gonna get to. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me. Hopefully I'm right about this and I don't pick the wrong area to go to and then end up failing the mission because they get to the location. If you don't mind, I would like you to die. Thank you. That guy says, Durr? What happened? Alright, now you're all dead. Very good. Alright, where's my horse? Get back here. I thought those tree stumps were soldiers. And there are just lynx that like to hang out everywhere. Whoops. Get on the horse, thank you. It's annoying when you're getting a notification. It's like, rations are full. It's like, yes, I'm aware. I'm not trying to eat rations. I'm trying to get on my horse. Okay, we're all on foot. Good. Damn it. Damn it.
I will piss on your corpse!
I just don't want this guy to get a chance to get too far ahead.
You will bleed!
I'll bleed. You'll bleed.
I've got your back! You beg!
Cool. Alright, infamy. You've completed a rebel mission and gained infamy with the rebels. Each time you increase your infamy level, new upgrades, armor, runes, and cosmetics are unlocked. Visit Pierre to see the new selection of items that are available to you. Cool. So this is basically the same mechanic that... I guess I should go over there. You guys just knocked his arms off. So that was interesting. But yeah, so this will be a similar thing that we were doing in Ireland, but instead of it revolving around trade posts, we're helping rebels. But in the end, it's like it's ooh, hi Snake. So, snakes. That's going to be something to keep an eye out for. But yeah, so as I was saying, this is just going to be similar. What was that? Oh, I see you. Ah, so very dangerous. But yeah, so anyway, it'll be same general idea. So how we'll collect new fancy armor and stuff like that. So that's cool. Oh goody, standing stones. We all know how much I love that.
What? Impossible! I cannot be seen! I cannot be found! I am not visible!
I'm looking right at you.
Sly heathen! Never mind your sharp, bloodless eyes! You will not take me!
Oh, you're gonna be a massive pain in the ass. Oops. Oh, please, yes, please, hand to hand. That's what I prefer.
I will never let you best. Lilybond, Lilybond, Lilybond.
What? Oh. Okay, you're tough. And now you're dead.
Cattle die. Kinsmen die. Cowards who hide in the mud and leaves die. There was a letter on the body.
Okay, I got skill points. There was a letter on the body. Woolly letter. Omri. Greetings, brother. I hope this letter reaches you in good fortune. I, myself, have found favor amongst the admiring residents here. They crowd the arena I stand upon at Courteau de la Sienne. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. Waiting only to cheer my name when I am victorious over a northern invader. In the meantime, they busy themselves with provender. Alas, not one has come yet to find me, though they must surely have heard talk of me. Herbert du Lillebon, adored by many, feared and fabled scourge of northerners. I made sure to yell my name at every tavern, boasting of my undeniable skill. I also sent letters to the northern camps, though I am doubtful they know letters, such as the dimness of their heathen minds. When the first northern fool comes to challenge, I will write again with detail of each victorious blow. Herbert du Lillebon. Well, you're dead now, so that did you a lot of good, didn't it? Letter from Ranby. Alright. King's Pass. That doesn't really matter here. Okay, so now pick up nearby loot with a quick flick of the wrist. So I guess just running by, I should be able to just pick up loot instead of having to. That's helpful. I like that. All right, cool. All right, so return to Pierre. Vive la Resistance. Rot in the slums. So that's going to be the first mission that I'm doing. Alright, so I got about 10 minutes before I need to take a break. I'm not, well, let's take a peek at the, I'll take a peek at the standing stones, and if they're not that difficult, then I'll just do them. But I'm not spending a long time on it. Yay! Alright, you know what? Nope. I can already see this being a pain in the ass, and I don't feel like dealing with it. Simple as that. Alright, and I've got some treasure of sort over here. Is this an abandoned village? Or not even a village? Come on. Come on, climb the goddamn thing, will you? Thank you. Safely hidden. My son, time runs short and the heathens march not far away. Should I fall, I wish you to have our family heirlooms. It is your birthright. I hid the chest below ground in the fermentation chamber. The hidden entrance is hidden nearby. The hidden entrance is hidden. That's smart, to hide the hidden things. Where you and your brothers used to hide in the shed. Your loving father, Albertus. Albertus, that is the name of a town in my area. Is that you, Albertus, of no head or arm? Okay, this isn't exactly a shed. So, what counts as a shed? That over there. Egad. Well, looks like you didn't hide very well. You got burnt up. You got burned. Did. The hidden entrance. That's not a... that wasn't the most difficult entrance to find. Any chance that I can open up a... Ooh. was weird. Any chance I can possibly get a fast travel point to open up? Alright. So we'll talk to Pierre and we'll find out exactly what these coins are or whatever, and see what kinds of stuff could possibly be available to us. Why did it look like that chicken was chasing me?
Oh, Dieu, stop this infernal mewling, else I swear I will turn you into soup.
Oh, you will not. You will leave that kitty alone. Hello, Pierre.
Good work. Let me know if you're looking for more to do.
Infamy tier multiplier ×1, which means no extra bonus.
I did not take you for a lover of cats.
I am not. One of the rebels picked it up during a mission. Nearly cost the fool his life.
Animals are true-hearted. That cat will be a loyal companion to the end of its life.
I doubt it. Felines are crafty, sly. They follow their own agendas. Much like myself. Once he has had his fill of food and drink, I predict a quiet disappearance. Speaking of disappearances, the loyalists grow fewer. Our missions are going well.
Am I detecting some sentiment?
We are making small change, but it is not enough. And it matters not, so long as we make a profit. So, what will it be?
I need upgrades.
Time we made improvements.
Okay, rewards. Completing rebel missions earns deniers. Or deniers. Good lord. Earns denier? Denier? Which can be used to purchase upgrades, armor, runes, and cosmetics from Pierre's shop. Visit Pierre each time you increase your infamy level to see his selection. Infamy tiers. Upon successfully completing a rebel mission, Eivor earns infamy. Each infamy level unlocks access to new upgrades, armor, runes, and cosmetics from Pierre's shop. Okay, I gathered that already. Field supplies. Accepting a new solo rebel mission fully replenishes your arrows, rations, and adrenaline. Range reinforcements 1. Add 1 rebel range attacker to the squad. Upgrade 2. Ranged rebel attackers to marksmen. Increasing the effectiveness of the squad. Okay, so new recruits. Add 1 rebel fighter to the squad. Melee training 1. Upgrade 2 rebels to swordsmen. Increasing the effectiveness of the squad. Spoils of War 1. Your rebel melee fighters train as soldiers. Upgrading their pitchforks to spears. Your ranged rebel attackers train as archers, upgrading their slings to bows. And then we have gear. Reaper's pants. Okay, I don't really care about the cosmetics. Definitely don't care about spending that. Alright, so let's add a rebel fighter. Okay, cool.
That's all for now? What do you want to do?
That's it for now.
I will be back later.
Well, you know where to find me if you change your mind.
Okay, well that's cool. Hi! Alright, so... Whoops. Eivor and Pierre help a group of rebels opposed to Frankish loyalists. Okay, so that's another one of his missions. Eivor slips into the slums of Paris to hunt for Bishop. Alright, that's what we're doing now. I'm guessing that this is going to turn out to be a letter that we got to chase. First. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. So how come I couldn't purchase stuff earlier? It was making it seem like I had no money. Very weird. Okay. I didn't need anything
I'm
else.
off. Be well, friend.
Okay, bye. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Alright. Hello, chickens. I'm not a fan of you people. Oh, it's you. Sorry, Rada, I am not stopping to talk to you. Alright, so I'm gonna go a little longer than I normally would. I should say I'm going to intentionally go a little longer than I normally would. Since it's the first episode and all. And I at least want to get a little head start on this mission. Dive into this story a little bit. But then I'm going to have to pull the plug because then I'm going to have to eat and get ready for work. Already at Paris, huh? Okay, clearly being on a horse is going to be a detriment at this point. I don't know what you're saying. A boom. Oh, putty. Bonk. Huh? Chickens. All the people are panicking. What's going on? There's a lot in this town. Hi, horse. Ah, bunch of rats. Siegfried! Rat swarms. They cannot be damaged or killed. Repel them by attacking with your weapon. Rats may flee to nearby sewer grates when repelled. Cover grates with pushable objects when available to trap them. Odin's sight will highlight them. Okay, that was weird.
Wolfkist, here!
Yep, I'm here.
How did you find me? Where's Toka?
Toka guessed you would be here. She's still at Melle, looking for your missing watch.
I lost Englewen, but this soldier told me he is heading for the church nearby. Come, we can go through the slums. Even from here I can smell the piss of the slums.
Siegfried, I mean to stop this fight from coming to England. I must meet with Charles.
For what? You cannot bargain with these thralls. Have you forgotten my fallen brother, Cynric?
No, and that is why I must try. It is why I came to Francia. If I kill Engelwin, I want you to help me get an audience with the king.
There is no reasoning with you, Wolfkist. You are as wild as your namesake.
Yup. I'm already liking this auto loot thing that I just picked up. Obviously, you still need to hit the button for like looting chests and picking up opals and stuff like that, but regular trinkets and silver and whatnot, we just grab.
That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king. Drumming up support for his army, no doubt.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter how hot the fight. We will overcome this evil, as we always have.
Self-important as always. The one next to him is Gosselin, Bishop of Paris and a fearsome warrior. For Frank. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Englewood. And to do that, you have to find your way into the church. The answer is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these people.
The Raider Siegfried is almost at our gates. And what does he want? What the Northerners always want. Blood and silver. Yours and mine.
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your word. Once this is done, we find Charles.
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Miller unguarded long. And this Frankish stench already turns my stomach.
We've been
3
spotted.
guards. Insulting. I will deal with them while you find Engelwin. He is hiding in his church. Will you sneak in, convince one of his own to aid you, or cover the streets with blood?
As you would.
They deserve no less. But you are the wolf-kissed.
Yeah.
You don't need my advice. So what will you do?
I guess we'll figure it out as we go.
I will find my own way.
Assassinate Bishop Engelwin. Safe behind the guarded gates of his fortified church, Bishop Engelwin is an unreliable shepherd of the suffering populace in the Paris slums. Speak to locals in the tavern for clues or explore to find another way in. Infiltration opportunities are marked on your compass with that. Ah, that's what that mark is. Okay. Wump. Behit the hoppadoopin. Okay. I hear rats. The rats are an interesting new thing to deal with.
Bread or coin? Bread or coin?
Hi.
Are you the owner?
Owner? That's such a naively hopeful word. What can I get you?
You have a good crowd.
If you mean tables of soldiers drowning themselves in wine at my expense, then yes, it's good enough. It might be better if not for that old drunk over there, crying about the bishop to everyone who listened. I'd send him away, but to be honest, I need his business.
I need to find the bishop.
The bishop. I can tell you he's not in this mud pit, my friend. He wouldn't risk soiling his holy sandals. There is a priest who does the bishop's numbers in here at times. Last I saw, he was talking to a table of soldiers.
Okay.
Thanks for the help. You look the kind that enjoys a good complaint. You'll be back.
Indeed I will. Infiltration Opportunities. The tavern keeper has revealed 2 clues within the tavern that will lead to your target. Follow either of these clues, or find your own way to reach Engelwin.
Wine loosens lips as well as ale. Someone at the tavern might know something. That'll get me into the church.
Someone needs to report back to the bishop. Tell him the nosy scrab is taken care of.
Well, not me. My cup isn't empty yet. That bishop makes me uneasy. For a servant of God, he has a terrible temper.
I could look for the scribe at the Plague District, or see if someone here knows something more.
Captain's orders. Captain, my scribe has unhappily proved himself to be of treacherous character. Find him and make certain he does not return to trouble us further. The materials in his possession are stolen and of a nature most personal. Included is a watchword allowing entry to the church. It cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Recover and destroy everything. Leave no trace. I must insist upon your utmost discretion in this matter. Report to my priest at the gate when the matter is resolved.
What does the bishop and his soldiers want with my daughter? She's a good girl. He never did wrong. She's all I've got.
You mentioned the bishop.
Oh, he took her, my daughter. She's gone. She's a good girl. Never any trouble. She wouldn't steal anything.
Who took your daughter? Was it the bishop?
The bishop's soldiers in the slums. Said she stole the bishop's silver. Said she has a devil who needs deliverance. What did you say?
I will find your daughter here in the slums, and she will help me find Engelwin. That is 2 good leads.
Yeah, I never really got the handle of using my Raven. Yeah, I don't know what good that did.
Lui, personnes compagnons, c'est comme chien de radeau.
What's down here?
Comment cette comme ça, mes parallèles?
Sorry,
Hello.
we're closed down here. Try your luck back upstairs.
Alright. Hello, rats. Ah, there's a couple of things here, huh?
Hey, what?
Hey, what the?
You.
How are you gonna gut me with a club? Just saying, that doesn't really make a hell of a lot of sense.
The key has a Christian cross cast into its bow. This is a church key.
Why do they sound like zombies? Listen up, rats. We've been doing all right taking from the smugglers, but now it's time for something big. Everyone knows they're hiding a fortune in ransom silver underneath Sainte Genevieve Church. When the Norse strike, we'll bust in, grab it for ourselves, and leave Paris to its fate. Everyone loses but us, the Rat King. So I suppose that a trick to look into is when there's guards nearby, I can probably knock down, or knock down, but like open up areas that the rats are in to get them to attack the guards and either distract them or kill them. But I'm sure it'll just distract them. I can't imagine a pack of rats is gonna straight up kill them. Yeah, I gathered that already. Stay on this plank, thank you. Huh. Oh, hello, frog. Or toad.
I must be careful now.
Pourquoi?
If they see me, this will get messy.
Okay, door unlocked. But I still need to... I still need to find the scribe who's in the plague district, so... That's over here. So I don't want to be in the church just yet. And then there's whatever that is. Alright guys, but at any rate, I need to take a break. I'll pick this up again tomorrow. Because I need food in my belly, a shower, fresh clothes, and then I need to hit the road to go to work. Thank God tomorrow is Friday and I will be off for the weekend. I'm sure everybody who's a working person understands the joy of having a couple days off. Alright, excuse me folks, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, get out of my way please. You know, I'm just trying to get through here. Tavern. All right, so before I go, I did just want to make a comment. So like I said, I like this new mechanic. Again, look, a raven flying in place. That's interesting. But I like how they've add yet a new thing to the game, a new twist that is unique to this new DLC.
Holds you over this pit of hell like a spider held over the fire. Your own wickedness makes you heavier. You have offended God infinitely more than a stubborn rebel.
Now to find the scribe.
Well, I think we found him.
Keeps you from falling.
Alright, so I guess we'll talk to the scribe or whatever. But yeah, but it's just cool that there's a new mechanic in here, and it's not just the same old, same old.
Flash all about you. Awake now.
I'm looking for a priest. He works for the bishop as a scribe.
The bishop? I do not know about that. One of the nuns might know. I do not know anything.
Uh-huh. Hi.
I'm looking for a priest who helps the bishop with his numbers. A church scribe.
You as well. He's popular today. It must be serious if it's bringing you all down here. We don't get many visitors.
Someone else was looking for him.
Guards from the city. He didn't seem too pleased to see them. They got to arguing, then all left toward the sewer.
Tell me where the sewer is.
Just over the rise. Be careful, though. With all those plagued bodies, it's not clean and smells to high heaven.
We were just there! In other words, find another way in. Okay, well, I'll do all of that tomorrow. First, let's steal something from this body. What do we get? Silver. Alright. So this is a good spot to pause, facing the direction I need to go in. Oh, and there's fishies in here that apparently are stuck in place. These are known as easy fish. I scared all the fish away. Oh well. Alright guys, for real this time, that's it. So like I said, I'll be on again tomorrow, that being Friday, and we'll dive in even further into the game and see where we end up in these sewers, see if we can find these treasures and whatnot, and we'll really dive into Paris. So thank you guys for watching. Always appreciate it. Albert, it was good to see you pop in. I hope everybody out there is staying healthy and safe, and that in these crazy times that you're remaining smart instead of being scared. Hey, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, and do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next one, as always, peace.